Hello everyone! Welcome back again. In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who was the first president? George Washington. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the governor of your state now? Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written.